here with
Anna Larson, or actually Johnson now, recently married.
She's one of the top fitness models. I see her online all the time. She's here at the Europa booth working, and I just wanted to give her a plug, give her some stuff out there, let people know what's going on with her. You haven't seen her on the scene for a while, but if you clearly look at her pictures, she's freaking amazing. And one of the things I wanted to ask you is, what are you doing in the future? What's your future plans as far as competition and competing?
Competing, well, I've been working. I haven't competed in the last year. I've been working a little bit on my body, trying to improve. Then also, it's something that I've always been doing aside, or to keep myself in shape, is always practice martial arts ever since I was 14, 15. A lot of people have approached me to maybe mixing that in a little bit. So I may be, between my fitness competitions, I may be entering the cage here pretty soon. We'll see.
Well, that'll be something else to see. Where are you from originally?
Originally from Sweden. I've been here now in the U.S., based out of San Diego at the moment. Permanent the last 4 years, back and forth the last 8 years. I was here. I've been studying and going back and forth. I used to do the Swedish show Gladiators in Sweden, so that's why I was going back and forth to Europe all the time. So, but now I'm here in San Diego, permanent, and so.
What showed you? Do you think you're going to compete anymore?
Absolutely. My plan was maybe at the end of this year, but when I do it, I want to do it right again. So most likely beginning of next year.
What's your website?
It's AnnaLarson.com. It's actually kind of under construction again. A lot of updates and a lot of changes going on.
I'm here with Eric
Bowie.
Eric Bowie. I'm making sure I get his name right because I don't want to say nothing silly and be looking, well, you guys used to be looking silly, so it shouldn't really matter. But Eric Bowie, I'll catch him here at the show. What's your plans for the future?
You know, I came here for a specific reason. I want to see if the bug would bite me again. And I'm missing the sport. You know, everyone kind of has their reasons for their meltdowns. I had one with IFBB, and I'm ready to atone for it, come back in. There are 202 classes staying, so it's motivating me to come back. If you want to keep up with my progress, go to ericbowie.com. I am going to be hitting it hard. This is me in the raw. I've been running a lot, doing a lot of cardio, but I'm focusing on the heavy weights again. I'm 196, 97 pounds, so I get up to about 220, come down to about 200. You see me on that stage.
You know, Eric, sometimes you need that break, and you probably need that break because you have a breakdown. I took this whole year off. Sometimes the best thing you can do is take a step back. Yep. Take a step back, give yourself a breather, and let the whole thing go, because in order to be a bodybuilder, you got to be an obsessive, kind of weird kind of guy, and you got to stick to it and be tunnel vision, and sometimes that takes its toll on you mentally and physically. What do you think about this 202 division, and you think you can really do some damage there? What would you like to see? What are your goals in that?
Okay. My goal is to make it even better. I looked at the class today. A lot of good guys up there. I've competed with a lot of the guys up there. At the same time, I feel like I carry my muscle well. I've always had the thickness. None of that's changing. I just like the fact that it's a sport. It's a class that's staying. I'm in my elements. I can train, feel good about it, represent what I feel is my best look, and take it from there.
I'm here with
Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey's IFBB pro, been competing for a while. What are your plans for the future?
I'm not an IFBB pro yet. I'm an amateur NPC competitor.
I thought you was a pro.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm on my way, though. I'm on my way. My future, my plans for the future are I'll probably compete in nationals. I'm going to compete in 2 weeks in the IFPA show. So I'm going to keep doing figure and possibly fitness and NPC next year.
Not a problem. What do you like about this expo?
It's fun. Honestly, the best part are the people that you meet. You meet a lot of friends, a lot of people that you meet on probodybuilding.com, on bodyspace.com. So the interaction with a lot of people that have common interests, that's one of the best things.
Thank you very much. I'm here with wheelchair pro bodybuilder champion. Well, you know what? I shouldn't even say wheelchair champion. I should say pro bodybuilder.
I like it, buddy.
I shouldn't even said that. That was dumb.
No, that's okay.
I'll get it right next time. Pro bodybuilder.
Victor Konovalov.
This guy right here has been competing for a very long time. This is the best I've ever seen him. What shows you plan on doing next, and what are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I yesterday I was actually invited to go to Poland and to compete in their they're having a show out there in November, an IFBB Pro show, and so anyways, I was invited to go out there, but it's so sudden for me that I don't think I'm mentally prepared for it. But I was planning on possibly next year competing, getting back on stage again and doing something, you know, before I get too old. So that's kind of
no such thing.
No such thing with bodybuilding. You're right. But possibly next year. So right now I'm just sort of recuperating, letting some of my injuries kind of heal up, and sort of working on my weaknesses. I know what my faults are, so I'm trying to bring those up. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
What are your secrets? Because dude, it's like you're getting younger by the second until I look at you. What are you doing to make sure that you stay healthy and happy in this sport? Because you look healthy and happy I've ever seen you.
Well, you know, if the camera pans up, talking to beautiful women like this and getting to know them and becoming friends with them.
Hi, what's your name?
Natasha Dalton.
Where are you from?
I'm from Deerfield Beach, Florida.
You did the bikini?
Bikini model search, flex bikini model search, yes.
This your first time doing a show like this?
This is my second. I did the Europa Super Show in Dallas, Texas last summer.
What do you think about this?
I think it's a great opportunity for girls to get exposure and to see what's happening in fitness generally. It's great to encourage the girls to stay in shape and show the general mass public what working out hard and eating well can do for you.
Thank you very much. You got guys sitting out there right now saying, I'm sitting on my couch, I don't want to get up. Or give us some inspirational words to some of the people sitting out there saying, here you are as a pro bodybuilder. What can you tell them to get off their butt to get in here and get the training hard?
Yeah, you know, quite honestly, I think for me, probably several things is that before I broke my back, I was always involved in sports, so I already knew about commitment and dedication and making sacrifices, so that actually helped me a lot with my bodybuilding career and stuff like that. But also, you know, I look at other people that maybe I aspire to be like, and I look at them and I say, you know what makes them better than me? And so I use that sort of approach or philosophy to sort of lift myself up. And I say, you know what, I can be just as good as they are. All you have to really do is apply yourself. Believe first that you can do it, and then you go out and apply yourself, as opposed to just sitting there saying one day I'm going to do it and making excuses, like you said earlier, sitting on the couch. No, get up off that couch and just go do it, and do it in small steps. You know, you don't have to necessarily take those large steps, because if you take too large a step, you might trip, you'll fall, and you become disenchanted with the whole thing. So take the small steps, and after so many small steps, you'll look back and you realize you took this big giant leap, and you'll see all the progress that you made. So that's kind of my, you know, I guess my moral or my you know, advice is to a lot of people who, you know, don't follow through.
I'm here with
Scott Mendelson, world champion powerlifter.
Scott Mendelson's one of the biggest, strongest cats I've ever met. Scott, how many shows have you done? Give me a lowdown on your stuff, man, the things you've done.
I'm a 5-time world champion, 4-time national champion. I hold 51 world records. I hold the raw world record for bench presses without gear. I also hold the geared world record as well at 1025, 715 raw.
715?
715.
Ooh, you just making my chest hurt just saying that. That's like, oh, dog, you strong as hell, man.
It's all I know.
What you say to these cats sitting out here, man? Don't lift weights like that. That you crazy, something wrong. What the hell you doing that for?
You know, you go out, you fulfill your dreams. Anything could happen. Keep it up. Keep going. Here we are. You'll be here next.
I'm here with Nicole Ball. She did the bodybuilding Olympia here. Beautiful body, beautiful woman. Very, very sweet. Love her to death. How do you feel about the placings?
Well, last night there ended up being 13 of us. And I ended up coming in 12th, but I'm very happy with it. The lineup of women was absolutely, it was impressive. It was a strong group of women, great muscularity out there. I came in, I think maybe a little more depleted than I was in Tampa, but my body always does that. It's 3 shows in 7 weeks, and you know, that's how I came in at the end. But overall, you know, as we talked about earlier, that's 12th in the world. And I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy where I stand.
You know, you got to take a step back at it and really look at it. That means you're like I said, you're 12th in the whole world at this point. I mean, not too many people can sneeze at that. And always think about when you start feeling about the places you've gotten, always try to look back at yourself and look back at how far you've come.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people never thought I'd come this far because, and everyone knows me. I'm a very small physique on that stage. I am. And no one ever thought that. I was thinking about taking a year off next year to try to just fill out a little bit more. I know I have weaknesses. I know I need to fill them out. Because I said I wanted to stand with the best. And like as Dave said to me, you know, you're already standing with the best. You know, they may really, you know, they have the advantage of you, the muscle mass, but you are still there. So to me, a year off to try to get a little bit thicker, and hopefully I'll be back on that stage with them.